All right, everybody, we are back here at CEVO TV for your MLG CEVO Season 7 Pro League. Map number 2, SKDC versus Cloud9. I am still Misled. He is still Dust Moret.
We
Map
did
number
not
2 getting
transform.
live now. We have not transformed.
You should just introduce yourself as Dust and like try to be me, and then I'll try to be you.
I don't know
But
how I would do that.
I would probably have to smoke a shit ton more cigars and drink a lot more whiskey to get the voice that you have, though. So I feel like I'm always going to fail there.
Do not let people know the secret. Don't do it.
SKDC, look at this no respect pushing the pistol round up mid. Nothing getting the first kill, though. It's still just following up with a couple of his own. So this aggression not working out for SKDC.
And Skadoodle rips Ocean there, too, on his pushdown. But Ruru will answer onto Shroud. It's going to be a 2 versus 3 now. One man will be on the lurk. That is still going to be Sean Gares. But he has the bomb, so not really a lurk. It's just him caught out of position for the time being. They're going to rotate this back towards the bomb site, try and make their way up. Banana Ruru will go onto the flank. Ocean defending from inside the site. He's got to peek out, hits the initial shot on the Freakazoid and stays alive. But Sean Gares is going to be pushing, going for the frag, and Ocean hits that also. Can he take down Skadoodle? No, Skadoodle will clean up the frag that he started. Here comes Ruru. Ruru does a ton of damage. Takes Skadoodle down to 31 and hits the headshot, and SKDC will win the pistol over Cloud9. That's going to make it 1-0. SKDC.
It looked like Freakazoid just kind of froze, like he almost lagged out or something. He was just like staring up at the sky, and then Ocean just peeked him and killed him while he was just staring up at the sky for like 5 seconds. That was really weird. I don't know if that was like a lag out or something, but that definitely was odd how that happened. But either way, good play there by Ocean to hold the way that he did, and then Ruru, you know, clutching it up there at the end. Certainly a nice play from him. And a good start for SKDC that, you know, win the pistol round from CT side. Definitely cool stuff. Cloud9, you know, are going to buy up the Tech 9s and try their luck here. As they're just kind of spread out for right now. So, you know, exercising some apartments control with Sean. They do have freaking nothing at the top of B, just, you know, making sure no CTs are playing aggressive at sandbags or car. And they're just you know, trying to get control of what they can get. And then from here, they'll gather up and hit something hard.
So we're going to have CTs with the advantage for the time being. They're CT-sided, and they have guns in their hands, and they have that one-round advantage. But Cloud9 trying to prove that SKDC is not immune to the eco here. Let's see if Cloud9 can put it together and make it happen. And they're still just waiting back, waiting to see if SKDC will get aggressive at mid. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Time is ticking down. And judging by the way C9's all stacked up, it will be an A-strat. Here comes some smokes coming out. They're going to smoke off that arch side. Ruru is going to be ready for it. Execute coming up middle. 4 men coming through mid. One's going to try and work his way through the apartments. Els will be the front lines. He's completely blind, though. Has to hit some shots here. Freakazoid takes down Slemmy. Els and Ruru will answer. As Ruru is able to get 2 before he goes down, it will be a bomb plant coming from Cloud9, as we do have Freakazoid with the FAMAS in hand now.
Yeah, I mean, it is Cloud9 able to get an equal exchange as they can with the lane, which allows them to get the bomb plant. Now they have a 2-on-2, but Skadoodle already spotted on the side, but it doesn't matter. He still gets the Tech 9 headshot in the Stewie, forcing Ocean into a 1 versus 2, and he just can't make it happen. Skadoodle with 2 kills on the round, Freak with 2 as well. And yeah, Cloud9 is starting out in their default, but quickly gathering up to hit lane with the smoke on the left side. And like I said, they just plowed their way through and trade equally and planted the bomb. Good stuff.
So, big eco round coming from Cloud9 there to take the momentum and all the wind out of the sails. That was SKDC. They were looking good into that first round. Could not come back against the eco, though. So now, Cloud9 going to go on to an anti-eco of their own on T side. Let's see if they can keep the momentum in their favor. Or will SKDC eco right back against Cloud9 and possibly aggressive up mid? No, Sean Gares actually backs his way up. Wasn't able to get an initial frag.
Just their default here. I mean, freaking nothing. You're going to see them working B almost every single round together as a unit of 2. Typically, Sean Gares and Shroud going for apartment control and Skid just kind of floating around. So typical stuff, and they'll gather up and hit. And that's what they did this round, too. Just started default, and then they gathered up at B. And they're able just to plow their way in there. And obviously, SKDC is kind of on a double eco situation at this point, so they're saving now. They'll save next round as well, and Cloud9 likely will just go up 3-1 pretty quick.
Yeah, Sean Gares there picking up the pairs, able to get himself that 3K, trying to go for the 4th. Els is really deep at the A bomb site, though. Sean Gares is definitely hunting for that 4K if he can go get it. They don't want to let Els save here. They're just pushing aggressively. They know at this point the only thing that he could have is, unless he bought pistol armor, just a pistol, and they both pass by him. So Els still in this one. He knows the hunt is on. He's just got to survive here to hold on to that P250.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not worth chasing after, to be honest, if I'm Cloud9. You know they're full saving next round no matter what. A P250 is not a big deal. You don't want to give him a gun. So if I were them, I would just kind of back off. But instead, they are going for the hump. They still won't find him in their hunt, but I think it's probably a good thing they didn't.
So score will be 2-1 at the end of round 3 in favor of Cloud9. No money on SKTC side from CTs, though, so they're not able to buy up here. I'm just going to see some upgraded pistols come out as they try and eco once again against Cloud9.
Yep, like I said, when you as a CT with the guns being more expensive, you know, you win pistol, you lose second round, you're definitely double saving. There's no way around it. And they are going to stack a real heavy, all 5 players today, 2 pushing apartments and 3 playing towards the arch side. Nothing in this standard default situation. So if they notice this, yeah, he sees all this, and they're just going to bring they're just going to continue hitting into this, apparently. They probably have multiple apartments.
Ruru gets himself too. That apartment man is still going to be there. They're going to get aggressive onto Ruru, though. He's got the 5.7 in his hand. Freakazoid's going to be right around the corner with the FAMAS, so it's going to be a tough exchange for Ruru to win, unless he can get the peek off. And nope, not able to make it happen. And Skadoodle takes down Ocean, so that flank man is down. It's going to be a 3-man take towards that A bomb site. And Stewie2K there. Has the 5.7, can't see over the smoke. Spectator, we have the ability to see over the top of it. He can't hit Freakazoid, does some damage, can't take him down though. And Stewie2K lagging a bit here, trying to make that shot happen, can't do it. And that's going to end round number 4 in favor of Cloud9, making the score 3-1.
Yeah, so off the back of getting that eco round, rushing up lane and getting that 2v2, they're able to, you know, force a double eco, get it 2 more. Now they're up 3-1, but SKDC back on the full rifles, enforce across the board here. The op is going to be on Scooter. We'll probably see him float around with it. Look for picks, nothing in Freak, you know, heading up the B charge. Sean, Garrett, and Shroud typically going to be those apartment control players, and that's exactly what you're seeing here. Just the same exact default, but Scott is bringing his op actually alt mid, looking for aggression in the apartment, so a little bit different positioning from him than I'm used to seeing. You know, they don't usually put their op in apartments, so it's a little different.
So now into the first full buy round for SKDC. Not the first full buy round for Cloud9 though. They haven't fully upgraded yet. We still got a FAMAS and a Galil between the hands of Nothing and Freakazoid. They're gonna be working towards the B bomb site at the moment. Bomb is down at the top of Banana. Nothing and his teammate making some noise. They're gonna rotate out. They're gonna see if they can pull a rotate towards B. Nothing is happening yet, and it's gonna be an execute into A. There's gonna be 3 players there. 2 are gonna be towards the arch side. 1 will be towards Truck. Let's see if Ruru can get any frags. Oh, he's gonna turn his back. Oh, luckily no one came out just yet, so he's gonna hide in the site. They're gonna spot him though. They're looking for him. Skadoodle hits the shot onto Ruru. Now, Nothing gets one of his own. Els will go on to the trade out of Nothing. It's going to be a 4 versus 3 bomb planted in A, and they're going to go for the save.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really have any platform to launch off of to try to get a retake at this point. I mean, Cloud9 just loading up the apartments with Sean and Skadoodle with the op, and they threw kind of a slight fake at B, not really, just kind of throwing the typical Molotov you see for B execute, just holding those 2 players in the B site, making sure they can't rotate early. And then they just kind of, you know, hit a huge A split really fast, and we're very successful with it. And now they're going to be up 4-1.
So now we have Els. He's going to be at the top of Banana. His teammate Ocean left him all alone, so Els trying to have his footing and needed to keep this rifle if he's able to. Shroud's backing up. No, they're not going to get him, so he will be able to survive the round. Same with Ocean. Keep those 2 M4s, but that score is going to be 4-1 in favor of Cloud9 from the T side of Inferno.
Yeah, and SKDC in like a really tough spot right now, economics-wise, as looks like they will be just, you know, using those 2 M4s that they saved from the last round, and then everyone else just on upgraded pistols. So definitely kind of weak here is SKDC on the firepower, and now a little bit more standard default setup for Cloud9 with Ska, Optic mid, and you know, Shroud and Sean alt, Freak and Nothing B. So this is their most standard default setup to kick things off with, but they're quickly shifting off of B and putting some emphasis here on mid, throwing up some pop flashes, and they want to get that brackets control very quick.
So trying to execute their way up into the A bomb site at the moment. Bomb is going to be down neutral location towards alt mid, and still trying to hold here, but we have Nothing taking down Slemmy. That's going to be a good opener. Ruru's going to be in the pit. He's going to be able to get one on the Freakazoid, and Ocean falls, and Ruru gets another one on the falling Sean Garris. Nothing is waiting for him, though. Nothing eventually takes him down. So now we have Stewie 2K and Els. Stewie 2K trying to get rid of that watermelon, trying to get rid of that 0 frags, and he can't do it. Nothing trades him out, as Els will get himself 1. Does he get spammed down? And he will get taken down by Skadoodle. That's 5 rounds for Cloud9 and only 1 for SKDC.
Yeah, they're doing great here, Cloud9 on the T side. And when you said watermelon, I was like, "There's a watermelon on this map." Like, I know there's bananas, or no, there actually not even bananas either. It's just a banana, which is B. But there's what? There's oranges and lemons, or that's what it used to be. Now it's like missiles or some mess, right? Still call it oranges though.
Yeah, I just call it oranges. I don't know.
Yeah. Oranges and lemons.
But into round 7 here. Skadoodle opening it up, takes down Els. So now we're gonna, quickly into a 5 versus 3 as Slummy falls down. So Ruru's still hiding in the sight. Gonna peek out, try and get himself 1. Can't quite do it as Shroud will drop him from the round. So Stewie 2K and Ocean left alive. Stewie still has yet to find that elusive frag into this first half. They're gonna go for the save, and again, Cloud9 going on the hunt here. So gonna trying to fight it out, and Stewie really wants to finally get his hands on that popsicle, get that 1 frag, get that number 1 if he's able to. They're pinched now in the construction. Molotov comes down. Can he get it? And he gets the popsicle. Finally got the 1 in his column, taking down Shroud. And now they're still trying to fight, but they're completely locked in here. Cloud9's going to go for this hunt extremely hard.
Yeah, and they just want to make sure they don't say these 2 and 4s. They want to make sure they kind of have like nothing to use next round, and they're just going to keep chasing into here. But Stewie and company, they hold firm here. They're gonna hold on to these 2 guns and even get some gun downs off Cloud9. Though their economy, they're not worried about it at all with the amount of money they have over there. But yeah, I mean, Cloud9 just smashed, and they're just hitting them hard and fast, and like, SKDC can't react to it. They don't like it rough like that. He just threw the bus and sat back and reclined, man. That's what that was.
So on your meme there, I guess that would be pure flatulence from the side of SKDC. You threw it up there, I had to kill it. So Freakazoid able to get a frag. Sean Garrett's gonna burn down Ocean. That's gonna make it a 5 versus 3 once again. Cloud9 looking extremely strong into these rounds from T-side. And Freakazoid, how does he not see Slemmy? Slemmy will hit the shot and run away, and it's going to be a 3-man save again coming from SKDC.
Yeah, man, like, this game's looking a bit rough at this point. As, once again, they are just forced to save these guns for next round, and Cloud9 already going up 7-1. You can see Cloud9 not taking this seriously, it seems like, anymore. Shroud TKing his teammate there. I mean, granted, they have so much money there, they could easily get that gun back, so it's not really that big of a deal, but you can just kind of tell that they're just, yeah, exactly, it's just chill. Shroud drawing a smiley face in CT spawn. They're just having a good old time over there, apparently. It's taking a breather. I mean, I would say, though, like, I hope people don't take this the wrong way, like, that they don't care or something. Like, the amount of hours that Cloud9 have been putting in practicing recently is, like, pretty astounding. I think they practice, like, 7 or 8 hours a day now, from what I understand. You know, they're all doing this full-time. No one's in school anymore. No one's really doing anything else but playing CS. So, I mean, they may take a couple of days off, but they do put in some of the biggest amount of hours of any team in NA right now. A lot of dry running.
Yeah, so now we're into round 9. SKDC with only 1 round. Cloud9 with a commanding lead so far, and they're not looking to relinquish that at all. They're going to be up by 6 rounds in total, trying to make it 8 and officially win the half here. So they're able to do it, but it's going to be guns up on both sides. And if SKDC wants to try and shut Cloud9 down, it needs to be right here. And Stewie 2K gets an opener there. That's big for them, as Freakazoid will fall. That's going to be a big entry fragger taken out of the way for Cloud9.
Yeah, definitely. Freakazoid loves to just kind of naked peek into B, like, you know, no nade support, just kind of engage in 1v1 battles and just look for kills. That's what Freakazoid loves to do just in general. And that time he did get caught by Stewie there. So that was a good opening pick, but unfortunately nothing, just trades it right back. And now Skadoodle so fast with that op on Arch, takes down Slimmy, and now Cloud9 back into a man advantage, wrapping around Moto, looking to secure this A bomb site.
it's going to be a 4 versus 3 at the moment, but there's going to be 2 players towards that A bomb site. They know Els is there. Can they take him down? No Els. Actually, that's going to be Ruru able to pick up 2 of those frags. Quickly traded out by Skadoodle, though. Skadoodle with 2 on the round. That's going to be Ocean left alive here. He's got to try and get a 1 versus 2 clutch, but no, Skadoodle will get him and take him down. It's going to be Skadoodle getting the frag onto Ocean. That's a 3K for him. That's going to make it 8-1. Cloud9 is up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're just kind of steamrolling this game. It's very, very reminiscent of what happened on CT Side Cash just a few moments ago when we were watching map 1 of this series, and they haven't let up. I mean, they're just slamming the gas pedal, you know, just going full blast forward. And SKDC, you know, every now and then, you know, throwing up a bit of a block on the road, but that's Cloud9 just, you know, paying no mind to it. And they're just going to smash into B yet again, but Ocean holds both entries that time, and they're just getting really aggressive up mid as well in response. And SKDC has shown a little bit of no respect now to push like that.
At this point, it looked like Cloud9 was Skadoodle going to be the last one. Ruru will hit that frag. That's a 2K for Stewie 2K, 2 for Ocean. And I mean, at that point, Cloud9 was looking like, all right, we got 8 rounds in the bag already here on T-side, trying to figure out if they're going to a pizzeria or McDonald's right there, and got caught completely off guard by SKDC.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, that like they just, almost, to be fair, Cloud9 were just like way overextending, just pushing their own smoke on Banana, still trying to engage the people playing the Banana corner, and they just lost, you know, both 1v1s there to Ocean, and then they just saw SKDC just storm up mid and grab some kills, and now Cloud9 obviously still have all this money, so still able to get a full buy here, but Stewie playing pretty aggressive with this op at mid, could catch a kill, but Skadoodle, look at that, just baiting out that op shot. Really, really well played there by him to get the information that there was an op in play for SKDC now at mid. That's actually the first time they've had one, too, so some good information gathered there.
So now into round 11, Cloud9 will be up 8-2. SKDC would love to string some rounds together in their favor here. If they can do it, that'd be great for them, but Cloud9 holding firm. Gonna be guns up on both sides except for Slemmy. Their economy is pretty weak, so even though they were on a big loss bonus there, they won a round, but they dropped quite a few players. Didn't have quite the greatest economy to really get a full buy into this one, so Cloud9 definitely has the advantage, at least equipment and gun value-wise.
Yeah, absolutely. They do have a slight advantage here. There is the FAMAS on the Slimmy, but they do have Stewie with that op, and we can see if he might be able to dish out any picks. But, you know, Cloud9 looking for bracket control. They do have it. They do have nothing kind of still lurking towards B. He does take on some lurking positions sometimes for this team now that Freak is what's firmly at the entry fragging position. So he's kind of the wild card, but Ruru putting up a pretty solid stand here at the lane. Slimmy following up as well, so putting up a lot more resistance this time is SKDC.
So nothing is able to take down Slemmy. He's going to be into a 1 versus 3. This would be a gnarly clutch for him to get it if he can take down Stewie initially. But here comes the rotate coming from behind. That's going to be the number 5 man of the Ocean. He looks for him, and Ocean will shut him down. Nothing but peanuts there for nothing. Not able to collect it. That's 2K for Slemmy, 2K for Ruru, and that makes it 3 rounds in favor of SKDC, but 8 in favor of Cloud9.
Yeah, I mean, Cloud9 throughout this entire half has been able to get mid control at the brackets with little trouble, and they've been able to even push lane and get favorable exchanges. But that time around, Ruru and Slimmy combining together to get a much more favorable trade that time around for their team. So putting up a pretty good hold there on that attack that time. And finally, SKDC showing us some life here on the CT side. And if they can win out, there's still hope for them. Though Cloud9 CT side lately has been quite powerful on this map. I see them rarely getting less than 10 rounds on the CT side nowadays. So I think Cloud9 have more than enough to probably put this game away. But we'll see if SKDC can put up a stand, as so far an even exchange. And once again, Cloud9 looking to strike up the lane.
Skadoodle already worked his way up. Els is going to be there defending. Hits himself with 2. Ruru is in the battle, also removing Skadoodle. Now, once again, a situation where nothing has to try and get a clutch off. Can't quite do it. 1v4. Gets the initial frag. Ruru will trade him out. Ruru gets himself 2. Els gets 3. And SKDC, that's going to string, that's 3 in a row for them. So their economy is getting a little bit better. They're still dropping quite a few players into it. And it's always the players that have the weakest economy so far. But they're whittling down what Cloud9 has in the bank.
Yeah, absolutely. They are starting to get Cloud9's economy under control. In fact, as you can see, Cloud9 probably looking to save here soon if they don't find a victory this round. So definitely SKDC starting to move in the right direction. Some nice Molotovs here to put some early control Banana, but look at Cloud9. They're just all gathered up, all 4 ready to push as soon as those fires go down. And there's another one coming up. That has now faded now as well. And yeah, we're about to just see Cloud9 plow up Banana here.
Getting ready to go up it, but Stewie2K is going to make that shot through the smoke. Here comes the blind up through the smoke. They're getting punished right now. That's Ocean and Stewie2K just making that happen. A little bit of a choke there through the smoke for Cloud9.
Oh, yeah.
Not able to capitalize on that one. But they still have a chance. They still got Shroud and Sean Garris up. And, I mean, they've already won the half. 8 rounds in their favor.
Right.
So dropping a few here isn't a big deal because, I mean, it is a CT-sided map, so you're expected to lose some as Stewie2K is able to get himself another frag. That's going to be a 3K so far. He's looking pretty much on fire in this round.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Cloud9 being a bit overconfident, kind of forcing the issue, even though there's like a big smoke in their face and a bunch of, counter Molotovs like being put up or incendiaries to prevent that B rush. They were just so dedicated to it. They were unwilling to fall off, and even though it's disadvantageous for them to continue, they just kept pushing it. Like I said, just that overconfidence they have right now. But Sean,
though.
Yeah, 1v4, but he's got really no time. He can't double back to A. I don't think he has the time to plant. But he's gonna go. It's a foot race here, but looks
not
like
with the reload in it. I think that just gotta burn him.
Yeah, Els
now,
is
he
right
might make
here.
that corner plant.
I guess.
He's going for the corner. Yeah, he could get the plant off in time, but they know he's going directly for it, so they gotta shut him down right now. And nope. Els will shut down Sean Garris, but the bomb does get planted, so they're going to get money out of that round as SKDC gets a 5th in their favor, and Stewie2K got himself 3.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Sean got that plan in, just because, yeah, I knew he had time to make it, but I thought Els would actually be able to contest him and prevent him from getting it down, but was unable to do so. So Cloud9 at least get some money in their bank, but they're still going to save. Well, no, never mind. I thought they were actually thinking about still saving, but with that bomb plant, they're able to afford, head armor on everybody, AKs and everybody. It even still a pretty decent grenade set. No Molotovs, so they can't flush players out of their spots, but they still have a decent amount of smokes and flashes to execute something.
So into round 14 here, Cloud9 still trying to get that 9th round in their favor. It'll be interesting if they can make it happen here. They already have 8 as terrorists, and that's definitely great for them to make that happen. Let's see if they can keep it rolling here. I mean, they have the opportunity if they can win this and the last round of the half to make it a 10-5 half, which would be absolute domination from the terrorist side on Inferno. But SKDC's really showing a lot of life here, really picking things up.
They forced a rotation of a 4th player to A, and now B's completely open. It's just Stewie2K holding it here from the fountain. Ocean is going to start rotating. But also the smokes come in, so Ocean does get back in time, but I'm curious. Cloud9 sometimes loves just to naked hit this without any smokes on anywhere, and they like to just attack into the site, and that way they don't telegraph the hit, and they don't cause any rotation. So they may do that, or you may see Freakies seems to be lining up at least a CT spawn smoke. But another smoke comes up for the CT side, slowing Cloud9 down again, and Ocean's in that corner that could punish them.
This would be, no, but I was going to say it was about to be a super chewy take up into that B bomb site with those smokes coming out. No utility in their hands, so they're just hankering for a round win here. If they can collect one, Molotov will go out. Firebang drops down. Is that going to be Els hitting it? He can't do it. Sean Garris will take him down. Frags going all in favor of SKDC at the moment as they're going to be up by 1 man. It's going to be a 2 versus 1 as Shroud gets the bomb planted. Is he able to get this clutch off? Will that hankering for this round happen? Will round 14 be their 9th round?
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy you like to have in such situations, either him or Skadoodle. So we'll see if Shroud can shut it out here as they do start pushing him in. But no, he can't even get a single kill there. Nice play there by SKDC, just kind of traveling in a pack of 2 and just peeking Shroud together and winning the engagement. So there's going to be 8-6, but going into the last round, Cloud9 with the plant should still have money to put together a buy here. But SKDC's won the last 5 rounds in a row, man. So they've really picked it back up here towards the end of the half.
Yeah, definitely. Looking very dapper as they're getting some rounds back in their favor right now. But, I mean, already 8 rounds. I feel like I'm beating it to death right now. It's just impressive. Cloud9 getting 8 on T side as we hit the final round of the half. And if SKDC can bring this back to an 8-7, that's not horrible. But, I mean, Cloud9 at the moment, with that many rounds in their favor from T side, they're going to win the half no matter what. And Sean Garris will take down Slemmy in the apartment, so that's an opener for C9. Can they hold on to it this round?
Yeah, I mean, that's big for them. If they can get 9, that's just such a big position to come from. Like I said, their CT sides lately on Inferno have looked great. They've made a lot of adjustments to when they were kind of slumping on the map in 2014. They've really changed things up a lot, and their CT side's been very powerful lately. A lot of the reason why they've been so successful on Inferno in recent league play. I think they're like 8-2 on Inferno, really off of the back of big double-digit CT side. So they're definitely in a good position here. But they're looking to try to find number 9, and so far they do have a man advantage.
Trying to hold on to that. Shroud's going to be able to take down Ruru, so they're going to be up by 2 now, as it's just up to Stewie2K to try and make something for his team. That's it's going to be a rough one for him to get this this clutch off, and he takes quite a bit of damage onto Shroud, or puts quite a bit of damage onto Shroud. He's going to be over there on truck side, so now they know Stewie2K is at least somewhere near Arch. He's going to try and take down Nothing, does a grip of damage again, can't collect the frag, and Nothing will go on to the repeat, take him down, 2K for Nothing. And C9 will make it a 9-6 half from T side.
Yeah, I mean, Cloud9, now going to flip over to their CT side. Like I said, they've made a lot of different adjustments here. They got Skadoodle with an op, like one of the best op in North America, which is really powerful on CT sides, especially on a map like this. So he's been a big part of other CT sides to really turn things around. They've also kind of switched positions a little bit. Now they have Freak playing Banana instead of Nothing, who used to kind of play there. Now Nothing's playing, I think, a rotating position he's more comfortable with. And Freak likes to be that aggressive guy sometimes at Banana, posting up on sandbags and car, looking for the duels, and Sean there to back him up with support. So they just have a really, and then Shroud, like probably the best A anchor on Inferno in North America for sure. Really good at just holding down pit, challenging at the lane and just being such a good defender. So yeah, Cloud9, great position here to put this thing away pretty quick, especially if they can win pistol.
So now SKDC looking for that dank pistol round victory here to try and essentially even, well, not essentially, well, it would be essentially because they'd have to win 2 anti-ecos, but they could tie this up at 9-9 from the T side of things. But as Dust talked about earlier, C9 looking very, very good on CT side of this map recently. Definitely turned their fortune around on CT side. So let's see if they can keep it going here, make this a 10-6 game if they can take this pistol.
Yeah, absolutely. If they can get this pistol, it's going to be a long, hard road for SKDC. But SKDC can tie this game up at 9-9. They may have a shot to at least make this game close and respectable, and maybe even try to challenge for some type of upset. But we do see 3 players here towards B to start off with. Like I said, Nothing kind of in that rotation position now. Either doubling up Arch with Skadoodle, or sometimes he'll take the cider lane as well. But they're going to smash into B, and all 3 players are here. They haven't rotated.
Stewie2K able to take down Nothing. L's right in there. Also Ruru. Let's see if Stewie2K can keep this going. Is he able to slip another shot into there? They're going to be fighting against Skadoodle and Shroud at the moment. Skadoodle and Shroud side by side trying to work through construction. Ruru goes down initially, but there's a crossfire in it. That's going to be Slemmy and Stewie right there, and Shroud trying to pull out the knife for a second. Does have some bullets left. He's going to run around for the knife. No chance to get it there. Grabs another pistol. Hits the headshot.
What?
And time is ticking down, though. Can he get onto the bomb in time? Ocean's right there on it. And it looks like Shroud wanted to stick that for a second, got off of it. And no time now, so he has to rotate out. And that's a big pistol round victory for SKDC.
What a circus that was, though, in construction, right? I mean, Shroud just hit hit a nutty shot on someone guarding as soon as he walked in the doorway. And then, yeah, we saw the shenanigans with, people pulling out knives, running out of ammo, having to pick up new pistols, and it was definitely a lot of shenanigans there. But in the end, like you said, SKDC win it in that 1v1. They're able to purchase some SMGs, upgrade up here. Obviously, Cloud9 going for the armor and the scout and all that business. So we'll see if they can make it work. Shroud actually will take the scout at mid. He does get a hit there on the L's. And it looks like they're just going to plow up the mid, SKDC.
Now, Shroud looking to try and cop a frag here with that scout. Doesn't make it happen, but he ends up pulling out the CZ to collect one. And can Skadoodle get it? Not able to. So this anti-eco coming from SKDC is getting all but blown up at the moment.
Absolutely.
As we're going to have Shroud Nothing and Sean Gares left alive here going against Ruru and Ocean. And that bomb is down neutral location at the moment. CT's not really aggressive onto it, but there is a flank coming down Banana. And they don't actually know if the T's have picked up the bomb yet. They haven't had real good eyes on it just quite yet. And Shroud's not going to peek in that direction. Maybe he will as Ruru grabs the bomb. Nope, not going to go for the re-peek.
Shroud's just ninja in here. He knows he's got low HP. He can't really challenge. So his best bet is just to hide it out, bait his teammate that's in the A site, and just hope that he can kind of surprise somebody.
That's going to be Ocean, able to get one frag, and Shroud's going to be hiding inside the graveyard, able to take down Ocean, tries to go for the peek onto Ruru, but Ruru will hit the shot. Now he's going to go get that bomb planted, and that's going to be a 2K for Ruru. He's going to smoke off down to his left towards the truck side and hope that the CT is forced into working his way all the way around, and that's up middle. So now Ruru has an idea that he's at least up middle, but he's got his back completely turned. Working around the smoke will be Sean Gares. Will they spot each other? Ruru finally sees him, takes down Sean Gares. They will get the anti-eco in their favor, thanks to Ruru with the 3K in the 1 versus 2 clutch right there, but it was still extremely close.
Yeah, definitely, man. Really, really big there for coming up with those 3 frags. I mean, that round got really, really tense as you kind of saw Shroud and Skadoodle and company kind of combining for some frags over there in mid, and they actually had at one point a 3 versus 2, so definitely making that round a little bit scary for SKDC, but Ruru bails them out, and they do hold off the anti-eco, and this round should be much easier. I mean, Cloud9 put all their investment in that second round. They're going to save here. So they should kind of have a breeze unless they walk into this B stack. But if they go A, they should be totally fine.
Let's see if they go for it. They are at least sending some feelers up there in that direction to try and figure out what's going to be happening from Cloud9. But I mean, SKDC has an excellent chance on their hands to make this essentially just that 1-1, pull up the pickles on both sides. But man, if they can make this happen, and they're looking like they're executing towards B, this might be a heartbreaking round for them. Bomb is still down on Banana as they take the flank out. Ruru is able to hit that shot. Slemmy gets one of his own. Skadoodle down to 17 HP, has to escape, and still 2 more in the bomb site. They don't want him to get these guns, but they're all over. Ocean hits the spray as he backs up, so bomb will be picked up. They're going to rotate towards A, and now it's all up to Freakazoid. Freakazoid's gonna go, no, doesn't grab a gun. He actually still has the pistol in his hands, so he's gonna be trying to work through CT. Ocean spots him, but there's gonna be a pinch happening now. He knows that he grabs the AK. Ruru will take down Freakazoid. That's gonna even things up 9-9 now.
Yeah, so SKDC taking care of business. They won the pistol. They now tied up the game 9-9, but here come the full gun rounds, and this is where things will get tough. Like you said, Freakazoid gonna be that more aggressive player at B. Also kind of the anchor, though, as well. Sean Gare's going to be that support player and rotator off of B. Like I said, Shroud typically playing the lane and pit. Nothing your main rotator between the 2 sites. And then, you know, Skadoodle kind of playing mid as well. Typically with an op, but he'll have an M4 this round, but still a very proficient rifler. But we are going to see actually Cloud9 open up with the 3-man aggression onto Banana to kick things off, but I'm sure nothing will rotate away quite quickly.
Ooh, but it's Stewie 2K working his way up, able to take down Freakazoid. Just a little tickle there, damage-wise on the Stewie, down to 48. Same with Slemmy, down to 86 at the moment. But I mean, the game is evened up now. Guns up in both teams' hands. Slemmy only has a Galil, and they're pretty aggressive still on Banana, even with all the counters that are coming out on top of it. They want to try and grab another frag if they're able to. And if they can continue to work this well against Freakazoid, that's going to help out a ton. And I mean, especially with how well, or especially how well he did in the first game. Ooh,
Right,
Skadoodle will take him down.
Yeah, he challenged mid, he got the pick there, and now all of a sudden you're starting to see the personnel of SKDC shift back towards B. Sean Gares has rotated, nothing posted up on an angle where he might see them cross sandbags and kind of just get like that insta headshot as they do cross in it, especially if they do so slow walking. And he spots the barrel first of Stewie, which alerts him to what's going on, able to kind of pre-fire that now. And nothing isolated though, all alone in the site, but Sean spamming through still gets the kills, and then nothing cleans up. Wow.
Nothing right there, looking super hungry, super thirsty for some frags inside that B bomb site, able to get some, and now we're actually into a pause here. I don't have chat again. It is actually nothing that called the pause,
Yeah,
but we don't have a reason why yet.
Yeah, no reason why. Just no, nothing called it. I know Freak is always having some lag issues. Looked like in the first half a couple of times I saw him kind of lock up, so I don't know if that might be part of it.
It might be what it is, but no confirmation yet. But we are into a pause into round 20. Cloud9 is able to take that round back in their favor. That gives them the 1-round advantage over SKDC. And SKDC's economy not looking too stellar at the moment. A little bit low, but do they go for the Cowabunga buy here and just try and buy out and turn things back in their favor? It's gonna be tough, especially with the guns in the hands of Cloud9 at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And definitely, folks, we do appreciate all of you for tuning in. If you enjoy yourself, please do follow up. We are bringing you daily coverage Sunday through Thursday between you know, our 2 EU games during the day and our 2 NA games at night. We'll definitely have some for you tomorrow and Thursday. And of course, we still have our MSI Summer Series going on this weekend. And then the weekend afterwards, we have the iBuyPower Invitational $10,000 tournament. So lots of CS to watch over here. So definitely follow up if you're enjoying yourselves.
And actually, we're now, wow, I thought we were still in pause time. My bad there. We're actually back live now. Pause is over. We are ready to get things going. Nothing on pause. No word on what the reason for the pause was. But we're back into this game, and we're actually going to have Cloud9 trying to get right back on the plane here, trying to take control. And what a beautiful grenade there just landed. Touchdown right into the duffel bag, shuts it out, and that's a ton of damage.
Yeah, as you said, it's a lot of damage being dealt there, and yeah, Cloud9 just shut it down immediately afterwards. Shroud actually had an ace that round, just spraying them down. So really, really fast ace there for Shroud. Wow, insane. That's just crazy how I'd start there that round. Jesus.
Yeah, that was relatively quick there, and so now SKDC is going to have probably just a pistol buy at the moment into round 21, as Cloud9 will be up 11-9 over SKDC, and it's just going to be a pistol buy, no armor. They do have some utility, so it will be an execute attempt, I'm assuming, towards the A-bomb site, but here's nothing. Getting aggressive. Does he peek down? Flashbang comes out, able to get the first shot. Can he get another one? He will take down Ocean, and Sui2K pulls out the pistol, able to take down Els as Skadoodle removes Slemmy from the round. It's all up to Ruru here. Can he prevent nothing from getting the 4K? Not able to do it, and nothing with a monster 4K that round to give Cloud9 12 in their favor.
Yeah, now the gun rounds are out in play here, and so far Cloud9 have not lost one of them. They're 3-0 ever since the initial pistol round, and the following anti-ecos being lost after that, they've been perfect. So yeah, like I said, Cloud9 very, very good on the CT side of Inferno nowadays, able to put together double-digit CT sides no problem. And since they came into this half already with 9 rounds, this should be pretty easy stuff here for them.
So Freakazoid once again on Banana. He will be the player trying to work that counter flash. Sean Gares will take down Ruru, and things are not going in favor of SKDC at the moment. But Freakazoid is able to peek out and take down Els. Trying to make some more damage here, and he's not able to get another one, but nothing comes in on the rotate. Touchdown grenade, takes down Ocean. Molotov is going to force Slemmy right into his face, and Slemmy gets burned out anyways. The fleek cannot happen. And that's going to be 13 rounds in favor of Cloud9.
Did you see Nothing throw that incendiary? That was like nuts how he like banked it off like the awning.
Quick as possible.
Yeah, that was really, really cool.
It should have been illegal how fast he threw that off the corner down towards the car. I think it was just more like surprise reactionary.
Yeah, exactly. But the way that it bounced was so weird, and it worked out perfectly though for him. So that was kind of crazy. And now, yeah, SKDC have nothing to work with this round. Just on the save, Freakazoid and Sean Gares pushing the issue here. Sean Gares will support Freak with some counter flash. Freak will just take these engagements all day long if you give it to him, and he's gonna have some favorable ones this time around. Oh, but Sean tries to back him up and die, so now it's all up to Nothing, their rotator, to try to hold this thing off.
Into round 23, SKDC trying to get that bomb planted in B. They'll get it down, they force it into a 3-on-3, but Ocean gotta be queasy after that shot through the smoke. That's gonna be Ruru able to hit one onto Shroud now. So Els and Ruru left alive, trying to defend this. They're both gonna be working off Banana, and that's a sinking ship at the moment. They did get the Molotov down in time to prevent the early defuse. Skadoodle's gonna get on top of it. Els goes down, getting punished. And Ruru's gonna try to rotate his way in. Can he hit the shot through the smoke before Nothing can find him? Hits the first one and the secondary one. That's a 3K for Ruru. What a beast play right there. That's gonna make it 13-10. So SKDC not out of it yet, and sinking ship. Not so sinking at the moment.
Yeah, that was a big play there from Ruru. But I'll also say this, like, even though Cloud9 CT side's been much improved and they get these double-digit has all the time, the one weak point they do have is at times Freakazoid can definitely get punished with his aggression on Banana. And they rely a lot then on Nothing to be able to rotate and kind of bail Cloud9 out when Freakazoid gets, overextended at B and falls like that. And when Sean jumps into the mix as well, instead of just anchoring the B bomb side, he'll try to come out there and get some kills as well. If both those players go down, it's an instant 5 versus 3, and you got to rely on Nothing rotating to be able to make magic happen. And he tried there in that round, but just not enough was done, and SKDC closed out the round. So that is still one thing I think Cloud9 need to work on, is their B side on this map.
So into round 24 here, we're going to have nobody going down just quite yet. Actually, any damage given out has been all in favor of Cloud9 as Ocean goes down again. The recipient of all the damage. And he goes down to 56 HP. One was from some gunfire. The other one was from a nade. The nade only did 1 damage to him, though, so it wasn't that bad. But SKDC looking like they're going to set this up. It's going to be an A site take attempt as Stewie2K is making some noise over there at the B bomb site. No, they're going to throw a fake, but they don't pull any rotate. That's going to be Skadoodle taking down Ruru. So they're going to work up towards Banana right now. But what a great counter Molotov to stop that from happening. And it will be a rotate back again towards the A bomb site. So a double fake coming here. This one a little bit more force, though.
Yeah, they're trying to charge at the brackets, but, you know, Skadoodle holding up in the porch will be able to get a kill. Nothing. That rotator still inside the site, able to peek out. Nice flash. Catches Ocean. That's actually the bomb down. And Stewie all alone in a tough 1 versus 3 here. He will collect the bomb and try to come up the lane, and he does catch nothing, but he still has a 1v2 on his hands. No time.
Gonna rotate his... Oh, no time. Yep. So Stewie2K having to pay up to the IRS that time as the time ran out on him, and Sean Garris will actually take him down at the end of the round. No saved gun for him. That's going to make it 14-10 in favor of Cloud9.
Yeah, just 1 round away from match point here, and as you can see, SKDC scraping the bottom of the barrel to try to put together some type of buy this round to contest that match point, but as you can see, it's not much. And if they lose this round and they don't get a bomb plant, they are once again going to be in a broken buy situation when Cloud9 goes for the W, so they are not in a good position right now whatsoever. This is looking really good for Cloud9.
Yeah, C9 with a huge gun advantage, and Sean Garris there dropping the nade right into the breadbasket of Stewie2K. It's going to remove him from the round, and that's going to make it a 5-on-4 advantage. And, dude, man, they are all clogged up right there in the halls trying to work out of the apartments. But Shroud's going to go off this peak for the flashbang. They're spraying towards him. Shroud will hit the first one onto L's. Ruru able to flex those quadriceps a little bit, make that shot happen on the Shroud. And that's going to even it out just slightly until Skadoodle gives them the 2-man advantage as he removes Ocean from that round. So 25. Round 25 looking like Cloud9's going to get that match point for themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing just holding up here at the arch. That's actually going to put him at 32 frags. And this is one of actually many 30 bombs I've seen Nothing drop in our league over the past few weeks. I kind of mentioned this in some previous casts where I think, at least when it comes to the history of Nothing in CSGO, we've always kind of seen him have like crazy ups and downs, right? Like you'll see him have like a crazy big map or a crazy big series or maybe even a crazy couple of weeks of online play, but then he always kind of dips back down. This has been the longest amount of time I've seen Nothing have really good form. He's been playing really well for like the last 3 or 4 weeks. So this is, hopefully that can kind of keep going for Cloud9 because he's been really good for them.
Man, Sean Garris is able to step down, able to get himself a frag before traded out. Skadoodle already got one. So SKTC has worked into the B-bomb site. They're going to get a plant off. Hopefully, they're going to be able to get that plant off. No, they're going to get shut down. Shroud and Nothing, and they're going to go on the cleanup crew, taking down Stewie2K. That's going to make the game 16-10 in favor of Cloud9, who step out of here tonight with a 2-0 in their favor.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this game, obviously, that we just saw went much better than Cash. Cash was 16-2. This game, a little bit better, 16-10, but at the same time, it was one of those situations where it never really looked like Cloud9 were out of, like, you know, ever giving up anything. Even though the scoreboard looks kind of close, they were always in control. I mean, they put 9 rounds up on T-side first half. Yeah, I mean, really the only reason why that scoreboard was even close at all is because they lost pistol in the second half from their CT side. That's really it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have had like a crazy dominant victory. So, yeah, that gives them another W on the board. So that'll be 5 wins for them. So that puts them up at 12 points. So now they're actually tied with Tempo Storm and CLG in points. Yet they have 2 games played less than Tempo Storm and 3 games less played than CLG, yet they already have the same amount of points as them. So you can definitely see Cloud9 sliding into that top 3 here probably pretty soon. Really the only tough opponent that Cloud9 has left on their schedule is actually Liquid. And I guess, yeah, Elevate. So they just need to, you know, keep it chugging along, and they could definitely move into the top 3 pretty quickly now.
Yeah, definitely. They're looking poised to be able to make that happen at the moment, and they played very well tonight. And SKDC, they did what they could. I mean, Ruru came on in the second map, not quite enough for his team. Stewie2K a little bit there towards the end, but it was really It wasn't what we were used to seeing from SKDC for at least the last couple weeks of them playing. And I mean, SKDC in great form. Freakazoid coming out gigantic on map number 1, and then Nothing stepping it up huge on map number 2. So if SKDC can play like they used to play, or they were playing, they had an off night or whatever it was, they should do a lot better here. But Cloud9, if they continue to play that way, they're looking really good to do some damage going forward.
Yeah, definitely. But Cloud9, like I said, they have played almost half the games as Luminosity and are only 1 win short of Luminosity's win record. So, I mean, they're definitely in a good position. Now, granted, like I said, they still do have a couple of tough opponents left, so there is some risk that they could take a couple of losses. But,
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, they should be good to go. But anyway, definitely appreciate all of you tuning in. You can definitely follow up because we are going to have some matches for you again tomorrow. Tomorrow it's Existence taking on Mouse Sports and LGB taking on Publicker, and that's going to be during the day starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Then starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the evening, tomorrow, we are in fact going to have VVV taking on CLG, and then Affinity taking on Team Liquid. So basically back-to-back double headers, best of 2 for each region. So definitely you'll want to tune into that. And like I said, every day, Sunday through Thursday, we're doing something for the Pro League. And we even have some weekend tournaments going on this month as well on Saturday and Sunday. So definitely, check that out also. So without further ado, like I said, just definitely follow up. We appreciate the support. You can also follow us casters. Our handles are on the screen, I think, at Dustmaret, at Misled138. And we definitely appreciate your support there as well. Any final words from you, man?
Nope. Thanks everybody for coming out, and yeah, just have a good night, everybody, and we will catch you again tomorrow. Tune in.